Having lived long, I have experienced many instances of being obliged by better information or fuller consideration to change opinions, even on important subjects, which I once thought right, but found to be otherwise. The way to secure peace is to be prepared for war. They that are on their guard, and appear ready to receive their adversaries, are in much less danger of being attacked, than the supine, secure, and negligent. I never saw an oft-removed tree, nor yet an oft-removed family, that throve so well as those that settle be. The worship of God is a duty, the hearing and reading of sermons may be useful, but if men rest in hearing and praying, as too many do, it is as if a tree should value itself in being watered and putting forth leaves, though it never produced any fruit. Man and woman have each of them qualities and tempers in which the other is deficient, and which in union contribute to the common felicity.
Life, like a dramatic piece, should not only be conducted with regularity, but it should finish handsomely. The art of getting riches consists very much in thrift. All men are not equally qualified for getting money, but it is in the power of everyone alike to practice this virtue. Our opinions are not in our own power, they are formed and governed much by circumstances that are often as inexplicable as they are irresistible. After all, wedlock is the natural state of man. A bachelor is not a complete human being. He is like the odd half of a pair of scissors, which has not yet found its fellow, and therefore is not even half so useful as they might be together. I would advise you to read with a pen in hand, and enter in a little book short hints of what you find that is curious, or that may be useful, for this will be the best method of imprinting such particulars in your memory. Reading makes a full man, meditation a profound man, discourse a clear man. There are in life real evils enough, and it is folly to afflict ourselves with imaginary ones. It is time enough when the real ones arrive. If a man empties his purse into his head, no man can take it away from him. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. The best thing to give to your enemy is forgiveness, to an opponent, tolerance, to a friend, your heart, to your child, a good example, to a father, deference, to your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you, to yourself, respect, to all others, charity.
It seems to me, that if statesmen had a little more arithmetic, or were accustomed to calculation, wars would be much less frequent.
The most trifling actions of a man, in my opinion, as well as the smallest features and lineaments of the face give a nice observer some notion of his mind. Most men die from the neck up at age 25 because they stop dreaming. If you would know the value of money, go try to borrow some, for he that goes a borrowing goes a sorrowing. To the generous mind the heaviest debt is that of gratitude, when it is not in our power to repay it. It is the working man who is the happy man. It is the idle man who is the miserable man. If you know how to spend less than you get, you have the philosopher's stone. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding passion and prejudice and evil tendencies subject to an upright and reasoning will, and you have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. The Constitution only gives people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail.